All right, today we're going to talk about the 7 reasons why I'm leaving social media. What are you saying? You're leaving social media, but I am. And I say I'm leaving social media. Let me just caveat that with, I mean, I'm leaving social media as far as being on there to promote any products or business that I'm doing, anything like that. I will be on Facebook to communicate with family and let people know what's going on with our family and things like that. But other than that, I won't be promoting any links or anything like that on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or TikTok or any of those things. Okay, so. All right, so before we get started, if you are one of those people that is building your business and trying to get started and you're having a challenge building your personal brand, I would like to give you a free gift. It is my 7 keys to building a powerful personal brand. This is a free ebook PDF format that you can get by just going to rondeering.com/7 keys. It will help you identify everything that you need and put together a great personal brand, because at the end of the day, people follow those people they know, like, and trust, and they follow that brand, and you want them to follow you. So no matter what you do, right, you want to be that Walmart, and Walmart is Walmart, and they can introduce as many different products as they want because people are okay and following Walmart. Well, you want to be that brand, like rondeering.com, or, I don't know, there's a ton of people out there, Grant Cardone, Eric Worre, all of these people that are influencers, Amy Potterfield, that you follow them because of who they are. And if they introduce a new health and wellness product, great. We trust them. We're going to, you don't want to be tied to anything else. So developing that personal brand and having people know who you are and what you do is so very important. And this free gift will help you out. Again, rondeering.com/7 keys to get the 7 keys to building a powerful personal brand. Okay. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, number 1, 7 reasons. Number 1, probably and these are all important to me, but number 1 is the environment. The environment in social media is not, I don't know if it's what the founders thought when they put them all together with MySpace and Facebook and Twitter and all of these things, but it certainly turned into a zoo, right? It's so much politics and so much anger and meanness, and it's just not an environment that I feel healthy. I certainly regulate when our grandkids are over here how long and what they can watch. Our 2 grandkids that we take care of during the week, we've given them pads that are our hand-me-down pads, and they're tied to my account so I can monitor what they watch on YouTube and what they go to. And the majority of what they do are play games. They don't even go out to the social medias. They may sit down on their Roku TV in their room and watch some YouTube and some Darman videos and things like that, or watch people playing the game that they like to play online. But we keep them very much away. Now, we're much stricter than their parents are, but we keep them away from TikTok and all of that nonsense, okay? Because that environment is not good. It's not healthy. It's not something that I want little kids to be around at all. And if I don't want little kids to be around it, then why should I, right? So that's number 1, the environment. Number 2, I'm tired of being a slave to these platforms. If you're trying to build your business, I apologize for the noise going around, but if you're trying to build a business online using social media, and I did this, I promoted this, I used to teach people how to do live videos and how they should build on social media, and and I look back at it now and say, you know what, I was teaching them to become a slave to social media. They were on it all the time, and they were in front of their phones and clicking and checking, and oh, I didn't get any views on that, and oh no, and then 2 days later people will, like, okay, did you do something? Oh yeah, my feed is so big, it's gone, right? If you're not on it all the time, okay, you're not going to have any success with it. You're a slave to it. If you walk away from it, if you're not out there, you know, it's the old saying, right? What have I done lately, right? So if you're not out there every single day putting, I've never heard anybody say, yeah, you can do a post once a month, you're fine, just, you know, put something up there nice once a month. No, it's at least put something once a day, sometimes twice a day. Some people say 2 or 3 times a day. Do live videos, put videos up there, you know, do dances, do all of these other things. And that's why we see people in their cars, and we see them walking, we see them at the table at dinner, because they're a slave to these platforms, and they know that if they don't, they won't get the engagement they need. They won't stay relevant. People, because of these feeds, are just gone, right? So that's number 2. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of waking up every day. Why do we build a business? We build a business to get away from that slavery of time. We build a business so that we can have time freedom. Building on social media has not given me that, and it doesn't give anybody that, right? Number 3, the content's not evergreen. What do I mean by evergreen? Long lasting. Try to find something that you saw a year ago on social media. Good luck, right? But if I'm doing blogging or podcasting or YouTube videos and that, man, you can find that stuff forever. I still get, you know, leads coming in and views coming in and traffic coming in from stuff I've done years ago. Okay, and we're going to talk about why that is. But it's just not evergreen. It's not there. It's not evergreen even for a day half the time, or an hour. Like you go to TikTok and that stuff just goes zipping by. You go to, you know, Instagram, it just goes zipping by, right? Facebook, you try to go back. I mean, my wife and I have this conversation all the time. It's like she'll say, "Let me show you this." Oh no, where? Okay, where did I find it? If you don't remember to, you know, favorite it or save it, and even then it's hard to find where it is. Okay, so number 3, content is just not evergreen, right? And that's bad news for your business, right? Number 4, people don't see what you put up there most of the time anyways because of the algorithms, right? Alexa, stop. They just don't see what you have because of all these convoluted algorithms that the social media put out there. You think what you've put out there has got lots of value and everything else, and you put these little hashtags on there hoping someone will actually search for that hashtag, and we try to be cute with our hashtags and so forth, or we use a hashtag that everybody and their neighbors using. It's got millions and millions of hits, and hope that you'll be found that way. And it's you just don't get seen. I mean, how many times have you gone out to your feed and saw something and then said, okay, you know, got distracted, did something else, and went back and was like, okay, where is that? And you just start scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. And finally I just give up. Well, I can't find this, right? And then I'll talk to people and say, okay, hey, did you see the post I put up? In fact, my family's always saying, hey, how come you never comment on your post, on our post? It's like, I don't know, I didn't see it. Now, why wouldn't Facebook show me my family's posts? And my wife and daughter, you know, our daughter here in Coeur d'Alene, I hear them saying it all the time. How come you didn't see my post? I don't know. It didn't come up, right? So they don't see it half the time. That's number 4. Number 5, and this is so true. Or your organic reach is really kind of pathetic when you think about it. Organic means that you put something out there, and just organically, you don't have to buy paid ads or anything else. It just goes everything, and everybody's like, yay, it went viral. How many of your things? And I will challenge you to look at something that got 1,000 views. Look at one of your TikTok videos or your reels or your posts that got 1,000 views, and then look at how your following changed with that, right? You just got 1,000 views on a post, right? Or a reel or a short video or whatever, and you went up by 1 or 2 people. Or maybe you lost people, right? But you went up by 1 or 2 people and you got 1,000 views, okay? That's ridiculous, right? Or you did one that was 1,000 views, and how many new followers do you have? Or the next time you did one, how many views do you have? Next one you do, you get 2 views on it, right? And again, Your followers are changing. So organically, if you really want to grow it, that's why people talk about doing Facebook ads and all that other stuff. On social medias, I believe you probably have to. I think if you're, excuse me, I think you've got to take the time to do that because your organic reach is just pathetic, right? That's number 5. Number 6, it's closed loop. And it's really hard to get discoverability on social media because it's closed loop. If you're not in that loop of Facebook or TikTok or whatever, I can't go to YouTube and do a search, which is the number 2 search engine out there. It's the number 2 place where people look. I can't go to YouTube and have it pull up a TikTok video or a Facebook video post, right? Okay. I can't go to Google and get those things either. Go to Google and search and see how many TikTok results come up. Even how many Facebook results come up at all. Or Instagram, right? It's all YouTube, blog posts, and podcasts. Right? Because you can take the time to SEO them. I don't know if that's a word or a verb. You can take the time to optimize them so that they do show up and are discoverable on the 2 major main places where people search, Google and YouTube, right? I don't go out to Facebook and search for things. Very few people that I know do. They go to Google, right? I mean, it's become the common verb. What are you going to do? Google it. Look for it on Google. Where's that restaurant? Now, it may come up and say, oh, yeah, visit our Facebook when you get it. Visit our Facebook or visit our blog. But even if it's got Facebook or blog, I'm going to go to their website because their website is more detailed, got all the stuff I need, and it's a lot easier to find, right? I might go to the Facebook side of it, but probably not. Because it's a lot harder. So it's a closed loop, and discoverability is very, very hard. Whereas blogging and YouTubing and podcasting and that are designed to be discoverable. And they're designed to be evergreen, right? Like I said, I'm getting views and things off of posts and YouTube videos I did years and years ago. So, and number 7, I won't miss all the bad and hurtful things going on there. Social media is used for so many bad things. This is where the stalkers live, the pedophiles live. This is where, in my opinion, 80% of the harmful things that are going on in this country and in this world are done. Not on people's blogs or YouTube videos or podcasts. On social media. It hurts my spirit, my heart, my soul, my love of God. It's just not the place that I want to be a part of. If you think about it, these trolls, why are we so concerned as parents and grandparents about keeping a eagle eye on what our kids are looking at on social media? Because of that. Because it's such a bad place and there's so many bad people out there that can hurt them. We don't say, hey, be sure you don't go to that blog. We keep them off, or we keep them very, very, controlled on the social media because of that. And I'm not going to miss that. I wish I could get all of my kids off of it, to be honest. I wish I could get all the world off of it because they've turned into hurtful places where the social disease is running rampant. Trafficking, drugs, pedophilia. I mean, it's just all of these things that I will not miss. So, that said, I was looking for something. Okay. So that's it. Okay, those are my 7 reasons why I am leaving social media. Now, again, I'm going to still be like on Facebook, just talking back and forth with the family and that, but the rest of them I'm not going to be on anymore, and I am not going to be building any of my business or anything that I do that makes money for my family on any of these social media platforms. I will be just on YouTube, doing my podcast and so forth. So here is If you want to find out where I'm at and what's going on, just go to rondeering.com. You can read my blogs. You can see my podcast there. You can see what courses I have in play right now, and that's going to be growing, and get some free stuff, right? Here's your homework. I would want you to evaluate and look at why you're on social media and if it's working for you. I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Put your comments in the comments below. Put your thoughts. What is it that's keeping you on social media? Is it really working for you? Right? Is it really working for you? And the other thing I would love for you to do is comment in the comments below. Let me know exactly what you'd like to learn more about. Okay, outside of social media, just exactly what things that you're struggling with that I can maybe help you with. I've been doing entrepreneurial work for 50 years on and off, and certainly since 2009. I'm a software designer. That was my last kind of job, and I've built websites, so I know the technology. I know how to market. I've had some great successes. I've had a lot of failures that have helped me along the way, but I've been doing this for a long time. And I don't want you to think that just because I'm going to be 71 here in a couple of months that I've lost my edge. I'm sharper and more excited than ever. And I would love to know how I can help you have some of the same successes, or take you through some of the failures I've had and how I've come out on the other side of them. So just comment below. I would love to know. And my final thoughts are, if you're struggling with building your business on social media and you just feel like, man, it's a rat race and all you do all day long is you're tied to that phone or that pad or your computer, scrolling through social media. I mean, how many people do you know that get in that hamster wheel and they find out at the end of the day that, oh my goodness, I didn't get anything done. What a life. I didn't have time with my kids and everything else. How would you like to be in that place where you could spend, 2 or 3 hours a day and you'd be done with your business and the rest of the time is yours to do what you want with? Well, social media is not going to give you that. I don't know anybody. I know a lot of people that claim that, but when you really talk to them, when you really get down to the brass tacks, that's not what you're finding out. You're finding out that they're all day long checking and they're beeping off and their family's going, could you put that phone down? Well, yeah, but I got to answer this one. I got to answer this one. I got to answer this one, right? Now, some of them get really big and then they can pick and choose because they've got so many people. But how would your life be if you only had maybe 500 and you were making a good living? Because there were 500 people that you had developed a great know, like, and trust with, and you were able to stay in touch with them and communicate with them through emails and through the way that most of us do, instead of the social media. And you can do that in a couple hours a day or less, and then the rest of your day and the rest of your week is yours to spend with family or do what you want to do. So I hope this helps you. God bless you and your family. I hope the Lord is blessing you abundantly and giving you a peaceful life. And I can't wait to see you on the next one.